Syncopation. Today I want to discuss the Jaques-Dalcroze subject of syncopation by retardation. As Dalcrozians, we experience each music parameter as a physical sensation before exploring the inner workings of its theoretical construct. The first step towards syncopation is the study of physical resistance. We investigate ebb and flow by moving with and against gravity. With the help of a friend, we create physical resistance through the use of the muscular and skeletal systems. We can experiment face-to-face or even back-to-back, moving in varied directions with and against gravity. Notice how the participants engage their peers using eye contact, a phenomenon that instinctively happens, and one that never fails to create dynamic social integration. Naturally, the teacher provides improvised piano music throughout the activity to direct the students' movements to meld with the musical phrases. Notice how I carefully watch the students so that my music matches the various gestures. Finally, by listening, the students begin to follow my music. They mold to the dynamic and agogic nuance. They breathe and consequently become the phrase. Afterward, students listen again to improvised music that highlights a particular rhythm pattern, as found on the chart on the right. Keep in mind that listening is vital to all musical growth and a critical skill that must be learned and developed. Listening activities are one of the most important exercises in any Jaques-Dalcroze classroom. In theory, not all of these patterns are considered to be syncopation. However, in practice, each rhythm can be transformed into a syncopation by providing the necessary resistance between the beat and the rhythm. This resistance is the same sensation discovered while working with our friend. Together, two students can experience what happens when the force of the beat collides with the intensity of the rhythm. Students find partners and join at the hip in what I call the Tango Position. The person walking forward steps the beat with great determination. At the same time, the person walking backward steps the rhythm pattern, usually on a given command. The result is a sensation of the rhythm ripping or cutting away from the beat, which is the physical reality of syncopation. Keep in mind that it's easy to confuse syncopation with countertime. The illustration here provides one example of syncopation at the top and another example of countertime at the bottom. You can see that syncopation is an extension or a suspension of a note value beyond a given beat. It can happen over one beat or, as in the example, over a continuous chain of beats, known as chain syncopation. Countertime, on the other hand, is a complementary rhythm that consistently completes the empty beats within a given beat structure. Never hesitate to contact me with questions, concerns, or even ideas. You can email, phone, or even contact me through my website. As a diplômé of the method Jaques-Dalcroze, it is my responsibility to help all interested musicians find their path toward what I call an authentic Jaques-Dalcroze education. Thank you for your continued support.